Let's be honest, folks, we've all been there. Standing at the gas station counter, staring at that wall of scratch-offs and feeling that little tug of hope. That what if that whispers promises of early retirement and a life of luxury. That, my friends, is the allure of the lottery. A shot at unimaginable wealth, all for the price of a cup of coffee. But what exactly is a lottery? Well, it's a game of chance, plain and simple. You buy a ticket, pick some numbers, or scratch off a silver coating, and hope those numbers match the ones drawn by a machine or some other random selection process. Match them all, and boom, you're holding a life-changing piece of paper. And this ain't no newfangled idea either. Lotteries have been around for centuries, dating back to ancient China and the Roman Empire. They were used to fund everything from the Great Wall to military expeditions. Heck, even the early American colonies used lotteries to raise money for roads and bridges. So yeah, the lottery's got a long and storied history. It's a gamble that's captured imaginations for generations. But before you rush out to buy that golden ticket, let's get real about the odds of actually winning. Now, I'm a working class guy. I understand the appeal of a long shot. But when it comes to the lottery, those odds are longer than a Mississippi summer. We're talking astronomically small chances of winning the big one. Imagine a bathtub filled to the brim with rice. Now picture one single grain of that rice-painted gold. Your chances of winning the lottery are about the same as finding that single golden grain in that whole bathtub. And if you think buying more tickets increases your chances significantly, think again. It's like adding a few more bathtubs to the mix. Sure, you technically have more chances, but you're still more likely to be struck by lightning twice while riding a unicorn. Even those smaller prizes aren't exactly easy to come by. The odds of winning anything substantial are still slim to none. And let's be real, a few $100 might be nice, but it's not exactly life-altering money. So before you bet your rent money on those lucky numbers, remember those bathtubs full of rice. The odds are stacked against you, my friend. Now you might be thinking, well, even if I don't win, at least the money goes to a good cause, right? Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. A big chunk of the money from lottery ticket sales does go to state budgets. And yeah, some of that money is earmarked for education, roads, and other public services. But here's the catch. In many cases, lottery money doesn't actually increase funding for these programs. Instead, it often replaces existing funds. Think of it like this. Imagine your local school needs $100 for new textbooks. The state was already going to give them that $100. But then, boom, lottery revenue comes in. Instead of giving the school an extra $100, they just use the lottery money to cover the original $100 they were already going to spend. Now, that's not to say lottery money doesn't do any good. It can help fund important programs. But it's important to understand that it's not always adding to the pot, and it's not a magical solution to budget shortfalls. Section 4. A tax on dreams. The lottery's impact on low-income communities. Here's the hard truth, folks. The lottery is often called a regressive tax. What does that mean? It means that low-income individuals tend to spend a higher percentage of their income on lottery tickets compared to wealthier folks. Think about it. When you're struggling to make ends meet, that dream of winning big can be awfully tempting. And sadly, lottery retailers are often more concentrated in low-income neighborhoods, making those tickets more accessible to those who can least afford to gamble. It's like this. Imagine a millionaire and someone struggling to pay their bills both buy a $10 lottery ticket. For the millionaire, that $10 is a drop in the bucket. But for the person struggling, that $10 could be the difference between putting food on the table or not. Now, I'm not here to judge anyone for buying a lottery ticket. We all need a little hope in our lives. But it's crucial to understand the potential impact, especially in communities already facing economic challenges. Section 5. The long and short of lottery winnings, taxes and regulations. All right, let's say you defy the odds and hit that jackpot. Bells are ringing, confetti's falling, and you're swimming in champagne. But before you quit your day job and buy that private island, there are a few things you need to know. First off, Uncle Sam wants his cut. Lottery winnings are taxed, and they're taxed heavily. We're talking federal income tax plus whatever your state takes out. That massive jackpot you saw on TV, yeah, you're not getting all of that. And then there's the choice between a lump sum payment or an annuity. The lump sum means you get all the money at once, but you'll pay more in taxes up front. An annuity pays out the winnings over several years, which can lower your tax burden, but also means you won't have access to all the money immediately. The bottom line is, winning the lottery can be life-changing, but it's not always as straightforward as it seems. There are taxes, regulations, and financial decisions to consider. And trust me, you don't want to be that person who wins big and ends up broke a few years later.